Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing William's 4-month update. So I did not do a 3-month update, and that's just because things just kind of got crazy. And as you probably have already seen, I plan on putting up pictures and like kind of like just like little tidbits here and there of what happened during that month. As of right now, when I'm filming this is January 25th. I don't even have his 2-month update up yet. Like I said, it has been crazy. So, I just wanted to pop on here and, do his 4-month update because I really am mad at myself for not doing the 3-month. So if you want to see what's been going on with Mr. William, then please keep watching. So I don't have him on my lap right now because he is sleeping. He's been sleeping for actually quite a while. He must have been really tired. But I will be showing you guys at the end of the video. I'll bring him on so you guys can see him. But I had a few things that I wanted to talk about, and I didn't want him like squirming in my lap the whole time either, so this kind of works out perfectly. So 4 months. Oh my gosh. Since I didn't do a 3-month update, I feel like I have so much to update you on. But I believe I told you guys about his cough, about his constant cough. In between, I think, when I gave you guys 2-month update and now we all got a cold and he ended up getting bronchiolitis. We had to take him in the emergency room because he had just very loud breathing. You could just hear all the gunk when he would just breathe. Then he would cough. His cough obviously changed into like a bronchiolitis cough. So he was like, it was actually a productive wet cough. He was bringing stuff up. He actually never needed any kind of treatment, which is crazy to me. His oxygen sats were always really good. He didn't need any medicines. He was a real trooper throughout that. It was just so hard for me to listen to him struggling to breathe. It was awful, but he did so good. So ever since that, his cough kind of changed. So at first it was just when he would get upset or eat, and then he would have like a cough, and that was the only times he would get it. Then he got the bronchiolitis, and then he obviously had the cough for that. And then after that, the bronchiolitis cough went away, and then he had this like would have these coughing fits, but they would be just dry coughs, like nothing productive, nothing coming out, so we knew nothing was in his lungs. Just a dry coughing fits that he would get. And so they started to get worse, so I also took him to urgent care. I've taken him to the doctor so many times, you guys, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I don't know if I've talked to you about it, but I have a feeling it's something called tracheomalacia, which is the airway is just kind of weaker, or something is pressing on it and it collapses. And some kids have it worse than others. Some kids like stop breathing for a little bit. He just has the cough. It's not super bad for him, and I don't even know if this is it yet. We are actually in the process of getting him tested for it because I went to doctor after doctor after doctor. I took him to his primary care doctor many times, and we have tried inhalers, we have tried steroids, we have tried all this stuff when I have said so many times that I would like to see an ENT or something to get his throat looked at, to get his airway looked at, because I didn't think it had anything to do with his lungs. His sats were always great. His lungs always sounded great. So I was getting so frustrated because nobody would listen to me. No one would. They would just like keep trying different medicines instead of trying to figure out what was wrong. They were just trying to treat it. And so, I don't know. I was getting so frustrated. So finally I called in and I was like, look, I want a referral to ENT. They ended up giving me a referral for pulmonary. And I was like, it's not his lungs, but okay. So we finally saw the pulmonologist, and the pulmonologist hears our story, hears his cough, and goes, oh, so this sounds like something like tracheomalacia. I was like, I knew it. And it's like I said, it's not diagnosed yet. He has had a x-ray barium swallow. He is going to go in for a swallow test pretty soon, and then he will also have a bronchoscopy, which is where they put a scope down through his nose and into his airway, and he will have to be sedated for that, unfortunately. But to get this diagnosed to see if this is what it is, which I have a feeling that's what it is. So yeah, so we're finally getting on the road to getting this diagnosed and figuring out this constant cough that he has. We've thought about allergies, we've thought about all kinds of different stuff, asthma, and he's just too young for that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that is the road that we're on now. So that's the update medically where he's at. He is 14 pounds since last time we were at the doctor. The good news is since he's been to the doctor so many times, I know exactly how much he weighs. I believe he was 24 inches? 24 or 25 inches. Oh, I don't remember. 24 or 25 inches. I think 25 actually. And he is in size 2 diapers. He's wearing size 0 to 3 month clothing. And I think he's in like the 20th percentile for weight and the like 15th percentile for height. So he's like, I guess on the smaller end for boys, which to me he is huge. He's just so big. Yeah, so yeah. What else? He sleeps through the night. I just nap trained him a couple weeks ago when the day after he turned 4 months. But the day he turned 4 months, he was going to the doctor and we were just going to be out and he was going to be grumpy, and I did not want to try to nap train him during that. I wanted to be able to stay home and really nap train him because he would only sleep when someone was holding him. So I trained him to sleep in his bed. And that is done. He does great. Sometimes he'll cry for a little bit. I'll go in there maybe one time to give him his pacifier and soothe him a little bit, and then I'll go and he'll fall asleep. And he usually sleeps anywhere from between 30 minutes to an hour. Most of the time it's like 30 minutes on the dot. They're starting to get a little bit longer as he's getting used to sleeping in his bed. So I'm so glad about that. He eats a lot. Every time I tell the doctors how much he eats, they're like, that much? And it was weird because he's so low on like the scale for like, you know, and being in the 20th percentile and everything. Like, I mean, it's not like low, but he's not like, for how much he eats, I thought he would be like in the 80th percentile. But he eats 8 ounces every 4 hours, which since he does have a little bit of reflux, I'm trying really hard to space it out to like 4 ounces every 2 hours. But he puts himself on that schedule no matter how hard I try. If I try to feed him like 2 hours later, he'll eat 1 or 2 ounces and then he'll be starving in 2 hours and eat another 8. So I'm like, I don't know. He likes the way he eats, and I've been trying to space it out and feed him more frequently so his stomach isn't completely full. But he hates it. He put himself on that schedule, and I'm trying my best to like feed him more often, but yeah. So that's the other thing, is he's been having like kind of like reflux issues. He spits up quite a bit, and sometimes it like gets stuck in there and he can't breathe, and he starts panicking and he can't breathe, and he starts screaming and crying, and then it'll like slowly come out his nose and his mouth. And that's scary because he panics, and I'm like trying to get him to not panic, and I'm trying to get stuff out his nose as best as I can so he doesn't like aspirate and breathe all that stuff in, and yeah. So there's that. You could probably hear the dog barking. Oh my gosh, I think that's the neighbor's dog. Yeah, life updates right now. I'm sure this isn't going to go up by time before we buy this house. So we are buying a house. We actually we put in an offer, it got accepted, so we are under contract right now. It is now January 25th and we don't close till March 4th, so we have a while. We have inspections on Monday. It's today Saturday. So that is one cool thing happening in our lives right now. We are buying our very first home, and he will have his own room, which will be so nice. I am so tired of sharing a room, and it's not that he's awful, it's just we can't talk. Like when we go to bed, we have to like whisper, be very quiet, careful not to touch things, like keep the TV volume very low. It's so annoying. And I like, if something, you know, happens, or the dogs sleep in our room and they like shake whenever they stand up, and like their collars like hit, it's just loud. It's loud. They're so loud, and sometimes it wakes him up and it drives me absolutely insane. So I can't wait for him to be in his own room so I can be in mine without having to tiptoe around. So he loves holding hands and holding like objects, like blankets, or he has a little stuffed monkey that Everly got him when he was born, and he loves holding that. He keeps that in his crib, and it's it's very small. And he loves getting blankets and just holding them and like sucking on them and eating them. Oh, he got his first tooth. Oh my gosh, guys. So I knew he was teething because he was drooling a lot and he was always chomping down on stuff and very fussy. And then the other day Drew felt and he cut a tooth. He has one tooth on the bottom. You can now see it, and it's just crazy to me, and I feel like that's so early. He rolls over from front to back and back to front. He is a roly-poly. You put him on a play mat and he is off of it within like 5 minutes or less. So he's starting to move around. Oh, I think he's starting to wake up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and go change the battery in my camera, get him up, and I will wrap up this video. Hello. What's that? What's that? Alright guys, so here he is, Mr. William. Oh my goodness, very, very hyper. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi. So, yep, here he is, 4 months old. It is a lot of time later because we had company, and I have no idea where I was last. But I do know that I wanted to show him to you guys. He absolutely loves people. Anyone who comes up and talks to him and smiles at him, he'll just get the biggest smile on his face, and he makes everyone's day. Oh, we started him on oatmeal, and he loves that. I'll put that clip right now. All right, William's first time having oatmeal.
What do you think?
His face is like, what?
Don't grab my hands.
And spit. I think he likes it though. Hey, baby boy. And I also have, I don't know if I put, if I was doing updates. Oh, Everly, I'm filming, baby.
I can come with you.
Okay, sit down. I don't remember if I filmed updates on Everly when she was this young or not. I have to go back and look. I think I did. I think actually 4 months might have been the first update. I don't know. But I also had a video of when she ate her first oatmeal.
Mom.
Oh my gosh, your face is so dirty. So dirty. You were eating cheese balls, weren't you?
I love you guys.
Oh, that's so sweet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up this video. I think I covered most of the important things. I'm going to go put him down for his nap now. Even though he's super hyper. These two are absolutely great together, by the way. Yeah.
What about Sissy?
Oh, and he laughs. He laughs out loud. Yeah. Mostly at Drew and Everly. Doesn't. I guess I'm not very funny. Am I funny?
Yes.
I am funny. Alright, well, I will be wrapping up this video then. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!